Qulture.
Qulture.
Qulture. Qulture.
Welcome to the wiggle room.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time to announce our winners!
Vaudeville, the word vaudeville, comes from the French expression vaudeville, which means voice of the city. And our Vaudeville variety show is a weekly vaudeville talent competition. And so we have all kinds of things. We have clowns. We have magicians.
I put a spell on you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I get my kicks doing extraordinary things with ordinary objects. So, I thought I would begin with some ropes. All right. I am the Love Doctor, a patron saint to the faintly tainted. Dear Love Doctor, where is the best place in Montreal to take a Tinder date? Welcome to the Wiggle Room. Did you catch that from on PBS?
We have contortionists. We have knife throwers and all kinds of stuff. And they're fun. I mean, there's stuff you don't see anymore, and it's too bad. There's all these fantastic performers and artists in the city, and they just don't have a place.
Ladies and gentlemen, so of course, this is the Vaudeville variety show.
I would be surprised to find this entertainment anywhere else, I have to say.
I think we have a real niche, you know? I don't think anybody else is doing weekly vaudeville shows.
Audience votes for their two favorite acts. And your very favorite contestant will walk away with a grand total of $100.
You would definitely see some burlesque. So tonight you're gonna see Ruby.
Ruby Rhapsody!
We're not about selling sex. These are shows. They're theatrical. These girls spend hours and hours and hours building acts and building costumes and building outfits and rehearsing, and they are sexy, but they're designed to tease. And we get a bigger reaction from one girl taking off a glove here than you get in a strip club from half a dozen girls walking around naked.
I always try to have a story in my acts. It's very important to connect with the public. And this, I usually see it in a lot of performers where beautiful costumes, beautiful makeup, but there's no engagement. And that is, for me, that's the biggest mistake that we can find in burlesque.
What do you think the public, their misconception is about burlesque?
I think that it's sexist. That's what I get very often. So that's the biggest misconception, I think, because I think that it's very feminist. There's one thing that I heard once, and it really made me happy. You're the definition of a woman. And it was an old lady, 75 years old, and I think it was her first burlesque show. That's what I get very often. It's women who come to see me and say thank you because they feel more comfortable with their own body.
Who likes Mexicans?
Because this guy, he puts the adore in luchador.
Tonight you're actually going to see some boylesque as well. Golden Thunderpants will be gracing the stage.
There aren't that many, but in Montreal there's been more and more male burlesque performers. My God, what's not to like? You just get on stage and you have a bunch of people screaming at you while you take off your clothes. It's fun. You hear the cheer, your heart's racing, you just go at it, you know? I just think about, the stupid stuff I do in front of mirrors and just do it on stage, and that works. I'm a software developer. 2 years ago, I didn't imagine I would be doing this.
Oh, it's disgusting!
That's the fun part. I just like to make people laugh.
Oh, this was a bad idea!
honest, I voted for the Bunheads.
The Bunheads were great. They were so hilarious.
I like the versatility, I like the style that they bring, and of course they actually have ballet skills.
Called Les Bunheads, and Les Bunheads are an alpha female comedy slapstick duet in which there's fake slaps. Clowning specifically in Montreal, there aren't that many venues that actually welcome it or that clowns feel that they have a space to perform.
The room, the ambiance.
The vaudeville environment with the curtains and the music. And I think for us as performers, we can actually see and connect better with the audience. We can hear their laughter.
I think it's great for us clowns. It just proves that clowns still live and people still like us, and it's not like a dying art form.
At the end, the intensity of the applause, if there's whistles, those are usually good indicators of how much people have enjoyed the piece or not.
Yeah.
But we're still nervous because, you watch other numbers and you think, well, they're really talented, so we don't stand a chance,
I'm not sure that the public has any conception about a vaudeville show, because nobody's seen one in 60, 70 years.
And it's like warm and welcoming atmosphere, and you get to see a lot of things that you wouldn't normally see on a regular night out in Montreal.
I think the biggest misconception people would have about the Wiggle Room is when they find out that our clientele is about 70% women. I think it's non-threatening. We don't hire women with like a certain body type and a certain look, and this is about the performance and it's about having fun, and I think women really respond to that.
I came and I fell in love, and it's a great spot. It's great. There's crazy performances. It's like almost like a circus performance art.
2, 3.
People come here, they just have a great time.
This is the time to announce our winners!
Our runner-up for the evening.
Ruby Rhapsody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Give it up for the Bunheads!
Come on up here, you crazy Bunheads!
Just don't think it's as common as going to a club. The acts tend to be a little bit more quirky, but I think it's something that surprises people by how approachable it is.
And how do you feel about being number 3 fancy bar?
I will take those other 2 down. They're going down. I'm pretty happy about that. We're pretty fancy.